Hello, hello. If you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, my name is Steph. Welcome. Scooch up a chair. We're going to scry the scroll. I'll put the link below to the original. We're going to flip it for perspective possibilities and add on some tarot oracle. So when you're ready, let's go. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome home. Let's dig into our portal to perceive and receive in. I can see my ceiling fan. If anything is standing out to you, feel well to comment below, drop an emoji. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated. Okay, so give me a moment. I am in a video game, kind of like a Donkey Kong. I think it's like a Donkey Kong. There is... It's not fun to say awkward, okay, but there's some sort of like virus that I think that has been contained. Whatever virus might mean to you, whatever that might indicate, if, or like just like something sticking in your craw, or an element, maybe it's a manifestation, or anything along that lines, mundane to magical, the vastness of whatever channel it is, corporate, creative, personal, platonic, the yada yada yadas. Something's contained. Praying mantises are helping you, have helped you with this. Actually, we're going over there. Okay. Praying mantis energy. Side note, might be for one person. There's a gentleman in spirit, an older male. He has like a beer belly stepping forward. Kind of like, and has like Elvis type hair. It doesn't have to be the coloring or anything perhaps, but just has some sort of like swooping or high hair. Owls coming through. Spirits are strong around you. Yeah, it is this. I don't know if he might, because it's giving me like Rocky vibes. Is it Rocky? Not saying that Rocky has a beer belly, but like say if Rocky relaxed, that kind of feel. But there's all these boxing gloves, and I don't know if I'm hanging up my, like, even if like Donkey Kong was not throwing the barrels anymore. There's like a super strength here. I understand spirits are strong around you, but even within and of yourself, it's like Donkey Kong's thrown all the barrels to knock, let's just say, whatever that character is that tries to climb. I can't remember the point apparently of Donkey Kong. And it's done. It's done. The game is over. The game is over for whatever this is. Pelican. Unselfishness will renew you. What is that just popped in? I see you. I feel as though I have held out a helping hand to a lot. Like even that Donkey Kong character, and the way Donkey Kong's coming through, like throwing those barrels, I was being of service. I was gaining strength, muscles, mystic muscles, mundane muscles, metaphysical muscles, whatever the case is. I was learning something. I was being of service. And I feel like to whatever this was that I was dealing with, whatever this, craw thing is, or this, virus of sorts, the seed. And it's not that I'm necessarily kind of looking for a cure, but I'm seeing like Donkey Kong throwing these barrels with that dog that had the barrel of like medicine. I kept throwing like different things at it. And I feel like I've locked in something. I don't know if this is actually about something like that, because I'm not a medical person, of course. But even symbolically speaking of what that might mean to me, if there's just been something in the way. It's contained now. So it's like, now I'm going to dissect it. And the Donkey Kong strength of sorts, or the Rocky putting up his gloves, not in a retirement, but in a renewal of other parts. And now I'm going to put on a different kind of coat or a uniform of sorts, and I'm going to get ready to dissect this thing. And that's a different skill set. Yeah. Okay. And I think that you're going to be sharing it inevitably. Magical realms are opening with the swan. Ooh, is this what I'm in there? I don't mean like ew. I mean ooh. Because even in the negative space here, I'm seeing faces. They're like building blocks. Do you know when... I don't think I ever did it. So maybe I can try and find something else here. Bring it forward, bring it forward. Still don't know what it's called. The closest thing I know is like resin. People might take art, mixed media, a flower, a leaf, and put it in resin. This was what this is. This is in resin. Sorry, there was a little side thing there for a moment, and I'm not sure if I want to dive into it. There's like welding happening. Welding with... It's almost like this weld or solder is so pure light, right? Is that why they have to have maybe it's just for safety of the fire, I don't know. But it's so pure. I have a mask or something on to so I can see what I'm doing. Also something about a time capsule. So this might be something that has been carried through different family members, lineages, not just of this lifetime. Because both ancestors have come up in shaman world. The ancestor of protection, the ancestor of knowing. I see this ancestor of knowing as an owl, plus there's an owl down here. And if I may, it's kind of like this owl has the vibe of the belly male, the beer belly male. It doesn't have to be a beer belly, but just the way I'm seeing it. Or a pregnant female energy kind of feeling. Like fierce. And in order... Okay, thank you. So, oh my gosh. So this virus is in now this resin. It will no longer be received, whatever that might mean for you. Then the way it moved forward was it's like making a mold, and there's something around the mold, then you peel, I don't know, like the jello-y looking stuff away from the actual mold itself, so then you can keep reusing this mold. I feel like you're making cups. Like making cups. Baskets, holding containers. And now I'm seeing this like a tap that I would turn on and off, hot or cold. And it's funny, as I say that, okay, a talisman, I don't want what we might perceive as this balance of just like the one tap would come on at this perfect temperature. I want the extremities of hot and cold, depending on what I'm doing, depending on what I'm working with. I want the hot or the cold. I can create different degrees of balance depending on the task at hand. Scaffolding construction with like steel. This is like a structure of steel. Because you've cut ties with this virus. I do feel like it was something connected in a lifetime. Knowledge and balanced emotions. And we were just talking about balance. Knowledge, knowing. Spirits are strong. Oh, I love it. See, even in this balanced emotion, like it kind of has that... eye, and it's like seeing all the squigglies behind the eye. I don't know, obviously I'm not. There's eyes here in the knowing over here. Okay, so like the tap of hot and cold, left eye, right eye, near, far, both eyes open up and create a horizon, but there's depth perception. It's like the depth perception is the tweaking of hot and cold depending on your task at hand. And while some parts you might be retiring and cutting ties with some people, places, or things, I can't deny this. What that does, it's like you're breaking the mold. You're breaking the mold, but while having or done so in such a way that creates a mold moving forward that you understand in generations, this, that, or the other will enhance and break that mold. It is temporary, but it has value. And everything that you're doing unselfishly adds to the ongoing of wellness. And it almost like protects, because then you also have this protection here with this, now that it's in resin, but it's protected, and you can honor it by saying, like, I conquered this. And now it's like part of history, holistic history. I'm going to let you go. I'm so grateful for your time, attention, and awesome awareness. I will see you again soon, and we'll do it all over again. So much love. Bye.